everyone, we are back with another product empties video. I can't believe I'm already doing another one. I feel like I just did one and my empties box is already overflowing, so it is time to share with you guys all of my trash, all of the products I have used up, and let you guys know what I thought about them. So I think we're gonna go in a little bit of a random order today just because I have so many things in here. I'm just gonna have to like kind of pick through and sort these out. So first off, let's start off with candles because I do have several candles in here and they are kind of large, so let's get those out of the way first. So the first one I have here is one of my most recent candle purchases, and this was from Bath & Body Works, and this was from the Bridgerton collection. And you guys, I have to say, I feel like that has got to be one of Bath & Body Works' best candle collections they have ever come out with, because every single scent in that collection I am such a fan of, and my all-time favorite candle comes from that collection, which is Danbury Shortbread, which is the candle I'm currently burning. I love it so much. I ordered more of those candles and the Wallflowers, but I love that one so much. It is my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works scent. It has replaced Marshmallow Fireside as my top #1, and that one unfortunately is now #2 because Danbury Shortbread has decrowned that one. Anyway, that's not part of this video, but this one is also a really, really good one, and this one is called Wisteria Garden. I love this one so much. And you guys know I'm not typically a floral fan, but this one was just so delicious. It was exactly my type of floral. This one is sweet rosewood, English rain, and lemon petals, but this one just smelled so good. It was like a sweet florally kind of scent, but it kind of almost reminded me a little bit of a really nice florally shampoo. Oh, it just smells so good. It just smells like a really nice shampoo that I really liked, and I just loved this one. I burned it fairly quickly because it was just such a good scent, and I hope they keep this one around too because these are just so good. If these are like truly limited edition and they're never bringing these scents back, that will absolutely be a crime against humanity. Speaking of my all-time favorite, this one is of course Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. Until recently was the reigning supreme my favorite candle of all time. It's still so good, but it unfortunately has lost rank. So this one is now #2, but this one's still amazing. I really love this one kind of more in the winter time, like fall winter, because it's just so like warm and sweet and smoky and campfirey in like the best kind of way. And I truly love this one. So I will definitely be repurchasing this one for sure in the future. Then another Bath & Body Works candle. This one is called Blueberry Lemon Sour. Now this one I really loved like the cold scent of it, but I have to say like when I had it burn, the hot throw of it was just not great at all. I just really couldn't smell it while it was burning, which was such a letdown. So I don't think I'll be purchasing that one again. Right, the next candle I have, this one's actually not a Bath & Body Works candle. This is one that my boyfriend just like randomly ordered. He is a candle fiend as well, which I love because we just love to go to like TJ Maxx all the time and like smell all the candles, and I'm so glad that he likes to do that and I don't have to force him to. But he in his own right is a total candle junkie, and so he ordered this one off of I think probably Amazon. He is also an Amazon junkie, and this is from Diane's Custom Candles, and this one's called Vanilla Bean, and it's kind of like one of those really strong ones because it's supposed to be like an odor eliminating kind of candle. I love this one so much. For whatever reason, he just did not like this candle, which I'm so amazed at because I love this one. It has like that very sweet, almost borderline sour, and I mean that in like a very good way. Like if you've ever smelled like Yankees buttercream candle, like that's exactly what this smells like, where it's so sweet. It almost has that little bit of like tanginess to it, if you know what I mean. But I love that so much. But this was a really strong candle and I really, really liked it. He did not like it though. I definitely did. There's definitely still a good amount of wax in here though, so I might either like put this on a candle warmer or maybe even like put it in the freezer and try to pop it out and see if I can burn up some more of the wax in like a melter. And I don't know how much this candle cost, but I did really, really like this one. All right, some more Bath & Body Works products. I have a few Wallflowers here. This first one I have, I loved this one so much, and I started leaving like the little tags out so I could put them back on when they are empty, so that way I know what they are for my empties video. So this one was called Merry Cookie. Oh my gosh, and I love this one so much. This one, I mean, if you want your house to smell like Christmas cookies all year round, this is such a good one. I loved this one a lot. I will absolutely be repurchasing this one in the future at some sales or something. I loved it. This was a really good one, and I don't mind my house smelling like Christmas cookies all year round. This next one was a very good one. This was kind of just like a little blind buy one that I got. This one was pistachio plus toasted vanilla, and this one was really nice too. This one's kind of like a very like fancy kind of smelling one. I liked it a lot. Like if you want your house to smell fancy and a little bit like fancy bakery smell, this one's a really, really good one. I would absolutely be purchasing this one again in the future. All right, we're just gonna have to hop all around to random things now. Keep you on your toes. This next one is a hair dye. Now this is actually not the one I typically use. Whenever I went to the store, they were just out of the one I usually get, which is the L'Oreal Feria Absolute Platinum in Extreme Platinum. That's my all-time favorite one. I've been using that one for, shoot, I don't know, like 8, 9 years, 10 years, something like that. So I had to go for a different one, and I decided to pick out this one, and this one is from Garnier. It's called the Nutrisse Ultra Color Advanced Lightening Cream. This one is a number PL1 Lightest Platinum, and this is the color that I have most recently used to do my roots, and I think it turned out okay. I feel like my hair didn't get as light as like the box indicated that it would, but overall it did get the job done. I would maybe pick this one up again in a pinch, but it's definitely not my favorite one. So I don't know, it was okay though, it got the job done. I will definitely be going back to my L'Oreal Feria one, given that it is in stock at the time I try to buy it. Goodness gracious, I don't know what I was doing, but somehow I went through a lot of makeup wipes since the last time I did my Empties video. So let me see what we have here. Of course, as always, we have the Epielle Cucumber makeup wipes. I get these from Big Lots for $2 for the 60 pack, $1 for the 30 pack, but I'm kind of worried because the last few times I've gone to my Big Lots, I have not been able to find these anymore, and I'm actually quite concerned because these are my all-time favorites. I've been using these for like maybe, no joke, like 13 years. Something like that. If these are gone, I'm going to be devastated because these are my all-time favorite makeup removers. So I think I might still have like 1 or 2 packs kind of like back stock. We're gonna have a problem if they are gone for real. So I have a whole bunch of like little random ones that I've been picking up too to kind of like supplement my Epielle ones. So I think I might have got these from Dollar Tree. This is from Global Beauty Care. This is called the Glowing Vitamin C Makeup Removers. It was fine. It was, how many, 25 cloths, so I mean it's about on par, but I'd get 30 for $1, so I'd be getting more from the ones from Big Lots. So I did like those ones. They got the job done, but I mean they weren't my favorite. But I mean, if I was in a pickle, I would get them again. These are also from Global Beauty Care from Dollar Tree. These are the collagen ones. They were okay. This one is from Radiance. These are the Cocoa Butter Cleansing Wipes. I don't remember these at all. I can't remember what I thought about them, so they must have been okay, or you know, not terrible or not great, but either way. Then these, I really hate these. These are the ones that I get if I'm at Walmart and they're out of like whatever else ones I want to get, and I don't want to spend $1 million for like makeup wipes. These are the ones I get, and I really don't like them, but if I'm in a pinch, it's what I'll get. These are the Pure and Gentle Makeup Remover Wipes. I typically only use these for like washing off like makeup swatches, like when I'm filming. I have another one right here that's almost empty. That is what I'm using those for. Everything is so disorganized in my little bin here. I've got to start pulling random stuff out. So next up, this is a random one, but these are some probiotic gummies that I got whenever I had like a terrible stomach bug in February, and it kind of like hit me out of nowhere from the first like onset of like, oh, I kind of feel like something's not right, between me like literally throwing up at work and having to go home, and I had the worst stomach bug ever, but I didn't realize at the time it was a stomach bug, and I truly 100% in my heart of hearts thought I was having another like gallstone attack like I had in 2019, which led me to getting my gallbladder removed due to having gallstones in my gallbladder, and I have been fine ever since. But when I got home, I was throwing up every 30 minutes, like to the T, for 12 hours straight, and that's exactly how my gallstone attack went. So I was terrified that, oh no, I must have like some gallstones like in a bile duct that's making me sick. So I really had this like whole drama. Anyway, long story short, it ended up just being a stomach bug, but it was probably one of the worst stomach bugs I'd ever had in my life, so much to the point I thought I was having a gallstone attack. again, like 6 years later. But my stomach was absolutely wrecked after that stomach bug. And so I was taking these probiotic gummies, and I really truly feel like they did kind of help get my gut back into like commission, because I was totally wrecked for like a week after that stomach bug. Like moving around, I was getting like nauseous. Anyway, so I was taking these, and I truly feel like they did kind of help my stomach, and I haven't like repurchased these since. And I kind of feel like my stomach's kind of like getting back into not feeling great all the time. So I'm like, okay, maybe I really truly do need to repurchase these. These are from Nature's Bounty. Like I said, they're probiotic gummies. I really like the flavor of them. They were like pretty good too. And anytime I can take a supplement in a gummy form, I'm absolutely gonna do it. All right, so next up, I have used up some sheet masks. If you guys are not familiar, I have started a new like mini series on my channel, and it is what I call Sheet Mask Sunday, where every other Sunday I review a new sheet mask, because I have a huge sheet mask collection, you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest sheet mask user. How did I amass so many sheet masks for someone who's not like using them regularly? So I decided if I made it into like a series, it would, number one, help me whittle down my collection while also creating content and using up things that I've spent money on. So these three are all ones that have been featured in my Sheet Mask Sunday series. So I of course have the ring pop one. I got this one from Big Lots for $1.99. It was blue raspberry scented. My philosophy is if you're spending more than $1 on a sheet mask, it's really not worth it in my opinion, because they really just do all the same things. That one was from, the brand is Taste Beauty. And then this one is also from Taste Beauty, but this one I know I got from Dollar Tree, and this one is the Gummy Bear sheet mask. So again, I liked all these. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase them just because at the moment I have so many sheet masks, but I mean, like if I'm just looking for like a little sheet mask to do, you know, these are so cute. And then again, another Taste Beauty one. This was another one I got from Big Lots for $1.99. This one was the Pop Tart one, and this one was the Frosted Blueberry sheet mask. So those were fun, but I feel like there's always like a new fun sheet mask to try out, so I'm not really committed to like a certain sheet mask. All right, another random product. This is just like a really boring like hand lotion. This is one that I actually kept at my desk at work, but this is one I think I literally got at Dollar Tree, and it has lasted me like absolute years because I only use it at work. And this is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion Oatmeal. I've got a million lotions to go through, so definitely not committed to that one either. And also another mini series I have on my channel, which is Mask Monday, and every other Monday I do a face mask review, and these are all some like little mini ones that I've had a while, and they all came in a set, and I finally, you know, decided to commit to using them up and getting them out of my collection. So these are from I Do Care, and the different ones are Sugar Kitten mask, there is Disco Kitten, and then there is Space Kitten. Definitely check out this one if you want like a funny kind of video, because things just didn't go according to plan with that mask. So I did use all of these up, and of course they are like just the little mini ones, so you really only can get like 1 or 2 uses out of these. Wouldn't repurchase any of these just because, number one, I feel like they're a little bit expensive for what they are. Once you try them out once, you kind of like get the gist of them, and mystique is kind of all gone. So for me, I'm glad that I did get the minis, because now I don't have like these giant full-size ones that are just gonna sit around. So I do actually plan on keeping these containers to repurpose them, because I just feel like they're really good containers, and I hate throwing stuff away when I don't have to, and they just make the perfect little like travel size kind of things I could obviously refill with my regular products. All right, another product that I have used up, this was one that I got in a BoxyCharm like so long ago, and I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a product I really didn't like, and I was like forcing myself to use it up because I didn't want to waste it. And even though I didn't like buy it or anything, it was still a product that I had, and I try to use up things when possible. Even if I don't like them, I try to find alternate uses for them. But this is one I just really kind of struggled with, so I was very happy when I finally got through with this. And this was actually an eye cream, and this is from Earth Harbor. It's called the Aqua Aura Reparative Eye Cream, and this one, I'm not gonna lie you guys, I did not like the texture of this. I did not like the scent of this. I don't really feel like it did anything noticeable, so I really did not like this product at all. Really hated the scent of this. It kind of had a weird texture. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. Imagine if you took coconut oil and then you put like hardened bacon grease in it and then like mixed it up and put it in a jar. That's like what the texture of this was, and it was just so off-putting. I hated this. And now imagine the smell of like Thanksgiving stuffing, and that's basically what this product is. It kind of smells like herby, like rosemary or thyme. Not about it at all. I was so glad when I used this up. I would absolutely not purchase this, and I did not enjoy it at all. But once again, we have another nice little glass container, and I can just peel the label off. So I'm probably gonna clean this up and once again kind of keep this as like a little travel container. It's just like too nice of a thing to like just throw away. So I'm definitely gonna try to repurpose that somehow. Now, unfortunately, these next ones, I can't really call these true empties, but I do have to get rid of these. And this is of course my fault, and I feel terrible whenever something like this happens, but these are 3 face masks that I got several years ago, several years ago. You could probably find a haul video on my channel from when I got these, but they're so old, they actually all dried up, and I hate when that happens, and I'm so mad at myself for letting that happen because I just wasted all the money that I spent on this. I completely wasted. That's the worst feeling ever. So these were from Bon Vivant, and I think I got this from when Mimi Box was still like a website. I don't think they're a website anymore, but this is called the Botanical Mellow Clay Mask. Unfortunately, this one's like completely dried up. Yeah, like I could not use this up even if I wanted to. It is like completely like dried up. So that unfortunately did happen with all 3 of these. This one was the blue one. Once again, completely all dried up. I did use most of these though, so I am happy that not all of it went to waste, but this is why I try to do like these little projects on my channel, like using up sheet masks, using up face masks and stuff like that. I'm trying to make more of a conscious effort to not let stuff like this happen again. So I'm doing what I can and trying to limit on what I bring in and focus on using up what I have. So that one was calamine one. So sad that I let these go to waste. So I feel terrible about that. So they're not really true empties, but they are leaving my collection now. All right, the next product I used up, I really love Native deodorant, and I used up one of these. I feel like I have to say, I feel like since I've switched to Native deodorant, my deodorant lasts so much longer than like the regular like stick deodorants I used to get, because I feel like it takes me forever to go through a Native deodorant. This one is the oat milk latte scent, which really appealed to me because I don't know, it just kind of sounded good, and it does smell good. But one thing I sometimes forget is like to think, okay, the scent might smell good, but now I have to also take into consideration my own body chemistry and like my sweat smell and how that's going to smell when it's mixed together with these scents. Oat milk latte just really didn't play well with my body chemistry, and I ended up smelling like a sweaty coffee. So I don't think I would buy this scent again, even though I do like the scent itself. It just didn't mix with my body chemistry well. So unfortunately, I won't be repurchasing this scent, but I do love Native deodorant, and I have quite a few in my collection, and the one I'm using right now is probably tied for #1 for my all-time favorite scent from them at the moment, and that's the Girl Scouts trefoil cookie. And I love that one. That one is just so good. I'm kind of thinking of like getting a backup of that one because I do believe it's a limited edition scent, but I already have so many backups of other ones. I really shouldn't, and we're practicing reining it in, so I don't think I'm gonna get a backup of that one, but I'm loving that one at the moment. It's a really, really good one. And speaking of deodorant, so I did kind of branch out and try another brand just because I do, like, don't get me wrong, I love Native, but there was this other brand that had like a refillable type of deodorant case, and I loved that idea. So it's from the brand Wild. I am going to be doing a video on it soon, or if I might have already done it, it's like a little short video I'm going to do, but this is the one little refill scent that I picked up, and it was the cherry blossom scent, and I really love that one as well. So I like kind of having like some I can like switch back and forth between, but I really do like that brand as well, and I loved the idea of the reusable, the case, if you know what I mean. So I just love the idea of that one, but I love like the fun like collabs and scents that like Native comes out with. So If Native came out with like a reusable little case, I would love it. I would love it. It'd be great. But anyway, this one's really good too. So if you're looking for an alternative, natural kind of deodorant to try out, Wild is a good brand too. All right, next up I have some body lotions from Bath & Body Works. So the first one I have here is one of my all-time favorites. This is Black Raspberry Vanilla. This is a great one. I would absolutely repurchase this one. And then the other one I had was another one that I had never tried before, but I loved it so much. Unfortunately, my mom, she like borrowed it and then she didn't realize I still needed the container. So she cut it up to get all the lotion out of it like I do, but she cut up the whole thing. So it kind of like messed it up. But anyway, it was Almond Blossom and that was such a good scent. I would absolutely purchase that one again. It's just that really like nice, sweet, almondy kind of scent. It doesn't smell too foody. It kind of has a little bit more of like body care kind of product smell too. So I really, really like this one. I would absolutely purchase that one again. So sorry that one is in such a strange condition. And finally, last couple of products here. I'll go quickly through these. We have a moisturizer that I used up. This is one that I had forever from a BoxyCharm that I finally got around to. This is from Dr. Brandt. I cut the lid open and got every last bit out of here. This was the triple antioxidant face cream. I really like this one, but I don't like to spend a whole lot of money on skincare type products like this, like moisturizer, because I'm kind of cheap. So I'm glad that I got it from my BoxyCharm, but I don't think I'd purchase this one myself. This was a sample that I got in an Allure beauty box. This one, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, for the size of the sample compared to what the product is, I had to use it all up in one go and I really didn't even feel like I had enough of it to really try out the product. So I can't really say one way or the other whether I like this one or not, but this was from Nature Lab Tokyo. It's called the Perfect Clean Scalp Balancing Sake Rinse. I really don't even feel like I had enough to tell if I liked it or not, so used it up, but I really don't have much thoughts on those at all. Next, I used up a little body spray. This one I've had for a long time, but I really like the scent of this one. It's from Etude House and it's called the Wear Your Moment Body Mist, and this one was the sweet and fruity scent. This one smells so good. It kind of smells like strawberry ice cream. I really loved it. It was so cute. I don't even know if they still sell this anymore, but I remember getting this from either like Sweet Korea or Rose Shop from way back in the day when I was really into like K-beauty stuff. So I loved it, but I don't think I'd purchase it again just because it was such a light scent. It wouldn't last very long at all, but it did smell amazing. All right, and finally the last thing I have, this is like a hair dye product. So this is the Chromasilk Vivids hair dye in the color silver. This is one of their direct dyes, so you don't need to mix it with a developer. It's just, you know, ready to go. So I actually used this one up a few weeks ago and I mixed it with one of my L'Oreal Feria little conditioners. I save these a lot because I do like to dilute some silver hair colors. So I did this a couple weeks ago when I was touching up or like toning my hair after doing that Garnier hair dye. It kind of left my hair just a little bit on the brassy side, so I kind of wanted to cool it down just a little bit. So if my roots look a little funny at the moment, I'm still working on kind of getting them toned to the color that I like. So, and I really love the Pravana. It is a professional brand, but I do have a website that I can get it from that I really like. All right, guys, so that is everything from this Empties video. Like I said, I had so many things and it just kind of all snuck up on me. So that is pretty much it for all of my trash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later.